As we get set for the boys' game. As we get set here, looking at the starting lineups for the Railroaders. They will be starting number 2, a 6'1" senior, Caden Solario. For the Railroaders, they will also be starting number 12, Tyson Jimenez. They'll also be going with number 21, a 6' junior, Carson North. Number 25, a 6' senior, Sam Honus. And number 30, a 5'11" senior, Matt Ernst. The Railroaders head coached by Joe Hurdle. They're 3-3 on the year, 1-1 in the Mid-Continent League. They are averaging 55.5 points a game, giving up 51 points per game. For the Smith Center Redmen, they're starting number 3, a 5'11" junior, Tarek Kelch. Number 12, a 5'10" senior, Taylor LaPie. Number 23, a 5'10" sophomore, Benji Carr. Number 24, a 6'4" senior, Nolan Lehman. And number 34, a 6'4" sophomore, Tegan McKenzie. The Redmen head coached by Patrick Miller. They're 1-4 on the year, 0-2 in Mid-Continent League play. As they are coming in averaging 41.3 points per game, giving up 54 points per game. We're going to take a timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, the opening tip for the boys' game. As you're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Okay. Stoddard Family Court. Smith Center Redmen gets set to host the Ellis Railroaders. The Redmen in those home white jerseys, red numbers, green trim. The Railroaders in their road black jerseys, orange numbers, and the white trim. Again, the Redmen 1-4 on the year, 0-2 in league play. The Railroaders are right now a 3-3 record, 1-1 in the MCL. Redmen win the tip, and they go right to left on your radio dial. As LaPine gets it inside, down to the left block, kicks it out to Carr. The free throw line, Lehman goes to work inside. Shot is up and good. So no one gets the Redmen on the board first. They lead 2-0, 7:30 left to go in the first quarter. Jimenez has it going left to right for the Railroaders, down to the right wing to Ernst. Ernst looks in, finds Honus. Turnaround jumper for Honus is good. So that ties things back up at 2 apiece. McKenzie gets it to LaPie across the timeline, back around to Lehman. Lehman out front with it to Carr left wing. Down to LaPie on the left baseline. He's going to drive baseline, now picks up his dribble to Lehman. Nolan, 15-foot jumper left is short, rebounded by Solario. He's got his first rebound of the ball game. Ernst with it right wing, inside for Honus. Honus back out front to Jimenez. Top of the key three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Honus. To Jimenez, now to Honus at the free throw line. Picks up his dribble back to Jimenez. He's going to reset things here between the circles. Down to the left wing to Solario. Back out front to Jimenez. Inside for Honus. Out to the right corner to Ernst. Shovel pass inside for Honus. Good. 4-2. Ellis takes the early 2-point lead with 6:23 left to go here in the first quarter. Kelch brings it up the court. Working against Jimenez out front. Now to Lehman down to the right wing. Lehman works against Honus. Out front to Lepi, top of the key. Lepi down to the corner to Carr. Back out to McKenzie. They swing it quickly around to Lehman right wing. Nolan looks inside for Teagan. Just out of reach over his head. Stolen away by Ernst. First turnover of the ball game for the Redmen. Under 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 4-2. Ellis leads by that 2-point margin. Ernst has it left wing. Working against Carr, who's in the starting lineup for the injured Wyatt Overmiller. Solario fires up the right wing three. It's no good. Rebounded by Ernst. Kicks it back out front to Jimenez. Honus has it. Underneath now for North. Blocked by Teagan McKenzie. Honus tracks down the rebound, though, for the Railroaders. Solario puts up another three, and he buries that one. 7-2. The Railers now take a 5-point lead. Turnover, and North comes away with the basketball. Second turnover of the game for Redmen. As the Railroaders on a 7-0 run since the Redmen scored first to lead 2-0. It's now 7-2. Honus has it. Looking. He works against Teagan McKenzie. Skip pass to Jimenez for three. Good. Jimenez has three, and the Railers now on a 10-0 run since the Redmen scored first. Nolan Lehman works out front against Honus. Hands it off to Lepi left side. Lepi looks inside for McKenzie. Teagan has positioning. Triple teamed inside. No good. Rebounded by Solario. Solario back to Jimenez. 4:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Ellis is on a 10-0 run since the Redmen scored the first 2 points of the ball game. Solario left corner, long two, no good. Rebound fought for Taylor Lepi comes down with it for the Redmen. Now to Kelch. Kelch works against Jimenez. Brings it across the timeline. Picks up his dribble left side. Finds Lepi, tipped in, stolen away by Ernst. His second steal of the ball game. Third turnover of the game for the Redmen. Jimenez left corner three, no good. Rebounded by Benji Carr. Again, Carr in the starting lineup tonight. In for the injured Wyatt Overmiller, who got injured against Oakley as was going for that buzzer beater at halftime. Got hit and injured his arm, so Carr gets to start tonight for Overmiller. As Lehman drives to the free throw line. Tipped and stolen away by Jimenez. Jimenez all alone, layup good. 12-2, the Ellis Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen by 10. They're on a 12-0 run since the Redmen scored first, and a timeout called by Coach Miller. We'll take a timeout with him as, again, Ellis leads Smith Center 12-2. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Okay. Ernst, and also out there is Jimenez. Lepi drives all the way in, left block, picks up his dribble, looks to pass off. Lepi looking, backside stolen away by Jimenez, his second steal of the ball game. Fifth turnover of the game for the Redmen. Jimenez slows things up, lets everybody get down to set up the offense for the Railroaders. Solario has it left wing. Out front to Jimenez. He'll fire up the top of the key three. Left it short. Rebounded by Honus. His third rebound. Put back by Honus is good. He's got 6, and the Railroaders now on a 14-0 run since the Redmen scored first. 2:55 left to go in the first quarter. Lehman pushes it up the right sideline. Down to the right corner to Kelch. Kelch on the dribble. Skip pass stolen away by Ernst. His third steal of the ball game. 6 turnover for the Redmen. Ernst to Solario. Way up good. Solario's got 5, and the Railroaders lead 16-2. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. Lehman works in the backcourt. Ahead to Kelch. Trying to break the little pressure by the Railroaders. Ahead to Davion Orr, left wing. Orr drives down to the left corner. Trapped down there. Finds Kelch. Top of the key three is no good. Off the back down. Rebounded by Jimenez. Tyson lets everybody clear out. He'll set things back up with 2:13 left to go in the first quarter. And again, the Railroaders lead 16-2. Ernst, no look pass inside for Honus. Underneath for North, up and good. What a great look by Sam Honus. His third assist of the game. He found Carson North behind the defense and had the easy look at the basket after that. The Railroaders on an 18-0 run since Nolan Lehman got the Redmen on the board first. Jimenez comes away with his third steal of the game. Layup good. 7th point of the game for Jimenez. And a timeout called. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. The Railroaders lead 20-2. And now a full line change here for the Railroaders. So with the timeout, we'll take it with them. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And our next take channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Sorry, we lost the stream there. Or lost my picture there for just a little bit. Had a problem with the camera. Came unplugged from the electricals, and I didn't notice it previously. So I think they're back in shape now. But if you'd like to help us out, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Mata Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We'll put your money to good use. I'd like to thank everyone who's helped out here. Terry Long here today, and Jesse Ray, and of course Lily Highland, who helped with the JV game. Go Redmen.
The Ellis Railroaders go with a full line change as they lead 20-2. And now a foul going to be called on the Railroaders, their first team foul. Foul is going to be on 15. And it's on DJ Kinderconnect, his first personal foul. So Kinderconnect picks up his first foul, first Railroader team foul. Lehman gets it inside, and now a foul going to be called on the Railroaders, their second team foul.
Foul on Dakota Metzler, his first, team second.
Metzler picks up his first personal foul, getting team second for the Railroaders. Carr gets the top of the key. They swing it around to Orr, right wing. Orr now to Lepai. Lepai kicks it around to Couch, down to Orr. Orr looking in the left corner. He's going to drive baseline. Wrap around pass to Couch. Now to Lepai, right wing. Down to Couch, right corner for three. It's good! That is the 20-0 run that the Railers were on since the Redmen scored first. So it's now 20-5. The Smith Center Redmen cut the lead back down to 15 as Metzler has it. Right wing three, no good. Rebounded by Colris. Back around now to Reese. Out front they go to Kinderconnect. Down to the left baseline to Colris. His baseline shot no good. Rebound put back by Reese is good. So Reese gets the Railers back on the board, 22-5 with 30 seconds left to go. Lehman has it, and he's going to get called for the carry. That's the 8th turnover of the ballgame for the Redmen. Tegan McKenzie comes back in, and Taylor Lepai going to take a seat. As the Railers bring it up the court. They kick it out to Metzler, right wing. Wrap around to Kinderconnect. Inside, ball up for grabs. Reese comes down with it. Backside pass for Colris. Colris against McKenzie. Blocked by Tegan McKenzie. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Redmen basketball. Redmen will have it with 1.5 seconds left. Or three-quarter court at the buzzer. No good. And that's how the first quarter ends. Ellis is up 22-5. We'll take a timeout and be back with the second quarter as you're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. I hope y'all can come out and watch a game. Smith Center is going to be in Smith Center on next Friday. Belleville's coming to town. So I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Shirley Long, Dale and Audrey Seaman, Neil and Karen Ergen, Farrah and Eloy Harris, Dave Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Dennis and Pam Hutchison, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, Realty 1, Sean Phelps, Mary and Skip Marie Overmiller, Larry and Barbara Wilson, late Jack and Arlene Ben, Mitch and Tammy Holtis there in Kansas City. Go Chiefs! Carolyn Wilma Berry, Ray and Karina Airstate, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Larry, Judy Burgess, and Laura Burgess. So thank you so much for your contributions. We're back in action here.
So Railroader basketball to start the second quarter. As again, they lead 22-5. Jimenez back to Ernst, starting five back in for the Railroaders. Finds Solario. He drives into the free throw line, kicks it out to Ernst for left wing. Back out front, Solario around to Jimenez, right wing. Down to the right corner, North. Long two on its way. No good. Rebound, fought for. Ernst comes down with it. Puts it up, and it's good. So Ernst gets his first 2 points of the ball game, and the Railers now lead 24-5. McKenzie has it across the timeline, working against North. Picks up his dribble ahead to Lehman. Lehman between the circles, looking, finds McKenzie. McKenzie now between the circles to Lepi, left wing. Lepi drives inside, picks up his dribble at the left block, out front to Carr. They swing around to Orr, right wing, down to the right corner to McKenzie. Teagan, skip pass out front to Lepi. 7 minutes left to go. McKenzie has it right wing. Back out front to Davion Orr. He'll put up the three, and it's good! That makes it 24-8 with 6:50 left to go in the first half. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen. Slario has it for the Railroaders. Around to Jimenez left wing, down the left corner, Ernst. Pump fakes, drives in, kicks it out to Jimenez. Jimenez drives to the free throw line. Slario, three, no good this time. Rebounded by Nolan Lehman. 6.5 to go in the ball in the first half. Ellis leads 24-8. Carr to Lepi. Lepi drives in, a runner off the glass too hard, no good. Rebounded by Solario. He's got 3 rebounds. 6:15 left to go. Timeout called by Coach Hurdle. We'll take one with him as the Ellis Railroaders lead 24-8. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. The Redmen will be traveling over to Norton tomorrow for that big wrestling match up there. And I believe the next weekend they're going to be in Oberlin. So good luck to the Redmen wrestlers going out there and doing the best they can. I'd like to thank Dave and Mary Raby out there in Arizona, Curtis and Terry Overmiller, Matt and Alicia Brown, Eldine Holtis and the Holtis boys, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. The People's Heartland Foundation for your contribution in helping out to school and everything else they do. Joe and Betty Beffert Farms and Dave and Susie Hudson.
6:13 left to go here in the first half. Again, the Redmen scored first, but the Railers then went on a 20-0 run before the Redmen could end it with a three-pointer by Tara Couch there in the first quarter. Solario has it to Jimenez. Jimenez down to Ernst left baseline. Inside pass for Honus, tipped out by Lehman, stolen away by Davion Orr. First turnover of the ball game for the Railroaders. Their first compared to 8 for the Smith Center Redmen. Orr ahead to Lehman, left wing. Skip pass to Lepi, right wing. Gets a screen from McKenzie, back to Orr. Davion swings around to Couch, down the left corner to Lepi. Lepi looks in, drives in, kicks it out to Orr. Orr's right elbow jumper, good. Orr's got 5, and he's got half of the Redmen points. It's 24-10. The Redmen have cut the lead down to 14. 5:23 left to go in the first half. Jimenez has it right side. Swings around to Solario. Down to the right left corner to Ernst. Ernst inside for Honus. Backside pass Jimenez. Right wing three's on its way. Off the glass and good. Jimenez has 10, and the Railroaders now lead by 17, 27-10. Miscommunication there between the Redmen. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Railroader basketball. Benji Carr back into the ball game. And let's see, it looks like Nolan Lehman going to take a seat for the Redmen. 4:57 left to go in the first half. The Railroaders lead the Redmen 27-10. Jimenez ahead to Solario. Solario's got it right side. Picks up his dribble, looking. Now finds Jimenez. Back out to the left corner. Ernst for 3. It's good. Ernst has 5, and the Railers lead by 20, 30-10. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Kelch has it out front between the circles. Down to the right corner, McKenzie. Inside for LaPie. Back out to McKenzie, right corner. Hands it off to LaPie, deep in the right corner. He tightrope walks the baseline, and he's going to get called for a charge. As North drew the charge. That's LaPie's first Redmen team foul. 4:16 left to go in the first half. A 20-point Railer lead, 30-10 over the Smith Center Redmen. Jimenez brings it up the court, left to right on your radio dial for the Railroaders. Ahead to Solario. He drives in and going to get a foul called on the Redmen. Second team foul. As Nolan Lehman comes in, Taylor Apai going to take a seat. Kelch picked up his first personal. Solario's got it right wing. Now to Jimenez left wing. Skip pass back to Solario. Right wing 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Jimenez comes up with it. Right place, right time that time. Ball fell right into his lap as Jimenez hop step through the paint. Finds Solario. Solario then kicks it out to North. North down to the right baseline. Picks up his dribble. Skip pass. Ernst left wing 3 is good. Ernst has 8 points all here in the second quarter, and the Railers now their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 23. It's 33-10. McKenzie has it inside. Wraparound pass. Carr right corner 3. No good. Rebounded by North. His first rebound of the ball game. 33-10. A 23-point Railroader lead. 3:23 left to go here in the first half. Jimenez left wing quick trigger 3. It's good. Jimenez has 13, and the Railers extend their lead to 26. It's 36-10 as Jimenez comes away with yet another steal. That's his 4th of the ball game, and the 10th turnover of the game for the Redmen. Jimenez was falling out of bounds and bounced it off of Davion Orr, so the ball continues to be with the Railroaders. Jimenez looks to Coach Hurdle, gets the call, brings it up the court with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. The Railers up by 26. It's 36-10. Solario at the free throw line, kicks out Jimenez. Pump fakes, puts up the 3, almost hits another one. This time no good. Fight for the rebound is on, and we have a jump ball called. It will be Redmen basketball as North and McKenzie get tied up that time. 2:48 left to go in the first half. Ellis leads 36-10. Lehman looking to inbound, does so to McKenzie. McKenzie now looking, finds Lehman. Lehman against Jimenez. Jimenez tips it out. Carr now has the basketball. He kicks it out to Kelch. Left wing 3 for Tarek. Good! Tarek's got 6. And the Redmen cut the lead down to 23. It's now 36-13. 2:27 left to go in the half. Solario to Ernst for 3. And he answers off the glass. He's got 11 as Ernst has all 11 of his points here in the second quarter. Carr drives all the way inside, lost the handle on it out of bounds, and they're going to say a Railroader touched it, so it will be Redmen basketball. 2:10 left to play in the first half, 39-13. The Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen here in Smith Center. Kelch inbounds to Carr, left corner. Out front to Orr. Orr has it left wing, down to the left corner to Kelch. Kelch on the drive to the free throw line. Back out to Carr, right wing. They look inside. They find McKenzie at the right block. Teagan wraparound pass for Lehman goes out of bounds. And they're going to say that a Railroader did touch it, so it will be Redmond basketball. Minute 54 left to go in the half. The Ellis Railroaders lead at 39-13. Taylor LaPie comes back in. Benji Carr takes a seat. Ian Doan comes in. And it's going to be Davion Orr taking a seat. Kelch will inbound. Does so to Lehman. Minute 50 left to go in the half, and the Railroaders lead 39-13. Nolan's got to get moving here. There he does to Doan. Back to Lehman. Lehman left block up and good. Lehman's got 4, and the Railroaders lead is 39-15. Minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Jimenez to Solario. Back to Jimenez. Kicks out, Ernst left corner 3, no good this time. Rebound put back by North is good. He's got 4. Lehman ahead to Kelch. Kelch back to Lehman, top of the key. Nolan steps in for 3, no good off the front of the iron, rebounded by North. Jimenez slows things up here for the Railroaders. Here comes the line change once again for the Railroaders as Ernst has it inside for North, up and good. North has 6 and the Railroaders now lead 43-15. Doan gets called for the double dribble, hits the 11th turnover of the game for the Redmen. Into the ball game will be Brogdon, Metzler, Kinder Connect, Chorus, and Reese. So, Metzler brings it up the court for the Railroaders. 38 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ellis leads 43-15. Lehman tips that one out of bounds. It will remain Railroader basketball. Kinder Connect inbounds to Metzler. Falls off of Kelch's hand or foot. Jump ball called. Stone got his hands on it, and it will remain Ellis basketball. 31 seconds left to go here in the half. Ellis leads 43-15. Metzler brings it up the court for the Railroaders. Picked up out front by Kelch. Now to Kinder Connect. Kinder Connect drives in. And a foul going to be called here on the Redmen. Just their 3rd team foul of the first half. And this one's on Taylor LaPie, his 2nd. LaPie with 2 out of the 3 team fouls for the Redmen with 21.6 seconds left to go in the half. The Ellis Railroaders lead 43-15. They're trying to extend that lead. And the Kinder Connect cannot with the first one. He'll get set for the second one. Second one for Kinder Connect off the glass. This time no good. Rebound tracked down by Coloris. They swing it around Jaeger Reese for 3. It's no good. Rebound tracked down by Nolan Lehman. Nolan's got his 2nd rebound of the game with 8 seconds left to go here in the half. LaPie, skip pass stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon at the buzzer, off the glass, almost goes in. 2-handed shot at the buzzer, almost falls in. Couldn't get it to fall off the backboard. And it's the end of the first half with Ellis up 43-15. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap up the first half right after this as you're listening to Redmond Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. We are going to be having the Scarlets here shortly, so we'll be holding on for them to put it on the TV and on the YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, some interesting outfits the Scarlets are wearing tonight. Kind of a little bit different than what they've worn before. So I'll be turning the sound up so we can hear the Scarlets, or watch the Scarlets with the music.
Introducing our
Scarlets, freshman Breeley Martin. Elle Jacobs. Kenya Dotson. Sophomore Sierra Kingsbury. Captain Bailey Archer. Juniors Hayden Lehman. Ro Garcia. Haley Feldman. And co-captain Adrian Hawkins. Tonight's routine is choreographed by co-captain Adrian Hawkins.
Lead the Smith Center Redmen 43-15. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Two minutes. Yes, please. In half of this one, as the Railroaders led 22-5 after quarter number one. They outscored the Redmen 21-10 in quarter number two and led 43-15 again here at halftime. As we await both teams to come back out onto the court here. Getting the last words of wisdom here from the coaches as we get set for the second half. Nolan Lehman, Benji Carr, Taylor Lepai, Tarek Kelcha, and Tegan McKenzie for the Redmen. And will be Railroader basketball to start the second half. For the Railroaders, Matt Ernst, Caden Solario, Tyson Jimenez, Carson North, and also out there is Sam Honus. Getting Railroader basketball to start the second half as we are underway, and they go right to left on your radio dial. Jimenez has it, now to north right elbow. Back out to Honus. Pump fakes, looking. Now he's on the dribble. Gets it back to Solario. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rolls out, rebounded by Tegan McKenzie. That's his first rebound of the ball game. Kelch has it down to the left wing to Carr. Carr works against Solario. Out front to Lepai. Lepai going to drive in. Picks up his dribble. Skip pass to Carr. Left corner. Benji keeps it inbounds. Lehman has it back to Lepai. Lepai out to the corner to Kelch. Kelch up to the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Out front to Lehman. Goes the basketball. Nolan pump fakes. Drives in. Left elbow shot is no good. Rebounded by Matt Ernst. Ernst outlets ahead to Jimenez, and the Railroaders bring it back up right to left with just under 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. 43-15, the Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen. Honus has it to Jimenez, just inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound by Solario. Out to Jimenez. Jimenez going to reset things with 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. Down to the left wing to Ernst. Ernst looks inside for Honus, gets it to him. He works against Lehman at the left block. Honus pump fakes, gets Lehman in the air, goes around him, gets the 2. He's got 8. And the Railroaders now lead by 20, 45-15, tying their biggest lead of the ball game. Lehman has it in the center circle, picks up his dribble there, works against Sam Honus, looking to pass off. Miscommunication, last touch though by Carson North, and it will remain Redmen basketball. Kelch will inbound for the Redmen. Does so to Carr right corner. Dribbles up to the right wing, goes out front to Lepai. Lepai works against Jimenez. Bounce pass out for Kelch. Tracks it down to the left corner. Dribbles up to the left wing, working against Solario. Drives all the way in. Now Solario going to get called for the body. His first personal foul. First Railer team foul, as they had just 2 fouls in the first half. Davion Orr comes into the ball game. Benji Carr going to take a seat. 5:56 left to go in the third. The Railroaders lead by 20. 45-35. Excuse me, they lead by 30. Oh, 30-point lead for the Railroaders, their biggest lead of the game. As Orr, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, a putback by Lehman, good. Nolan's got 6. And the Railroader lead down to 28, 45-17. 5.5 minutes left to go in the third. Solario has it to Honus at the free throw line. Blocked in. Nope, Lepai going to get called for the foul. His first Redmen team foul. The Redmen have 14 fouls altogether so far in this ballgame. 3 of them are by Taylor Lepai. 5:24 left to go in the third. 45-17. The Redmen trail by 28. Make it 29 as Honus makes the first one. He now has 9 points. Second one is good as well. Honus has 10. So he is the third Railroader in double digits this evening. Ball game goes back to 30 as Lehman has a right baseline jumper, and it's good. Lehman's got 8. He now leads the Redmen in scoring. 5:05 left to go in the third quarter, 47-19. The Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen. Solario has it left out block. Shot no good. Put back by North is. North has 8, and the Railroaders again lead by 30, 49-19. 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Lehman has it down to the left wing. Dribbles back out, now drives all the way in, left block. Euro step around Jimenez, and it's good for 2. Lehman's got 10, and the Railroaders lead 49-21. What a great move by Nolan Lehman to get to the basket. Solario has it left wing, works against Orr. Looks inside for Honus. Can't get it to him. Now to Jimenez. Jimenez drives baseline. His shot up. No good. Rebounded by Lehman. His 4th. Lehman's got 10 points. 6 of them coming here in this third quarter. 4:10 left to go in the third. The Railroaders lead 49-21. Orr has it between the circles. Down to the left baseline to Lepai. He picks up his dribble. Gets it stolen away by Ernst. Ernst to North. Good. North, the 4th starter in double digits for the Railroaders. As Jimenez leads the way with 13. Ernst has 11, and North and Honus both have 10. 51-21, a 30-point lead for the Railroaders of Ellis over the Smith Center Redmen. As ball gets tipped around, Kelch gets it to Lehman. Lehman left wing. Gets called for the double dribble. 30-point lead for Ellis. As Benji Carr comes in for the Redmen. And Taylor Lepai takes a seat. Almost a full line change for the Railroaders. A timeout going to be called by the Redmen. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on next channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. So the Redmen will be wrestling in Norton tomorrow, and then the Oberlin the next Saturday. So come on out and support the Redmen. Some more of our sponsors are Michael and Diana Rice and David and Mary Raby made an additional contribution. Dennis and Kathy Anson, Tim and Dana Weltmer, and Declan Drake, Darius and Navy, and Marilyn Sear, David, Denise Kettenberg, and Dakota, Marilyn Lytle, Mike and LaDonna Weltmer, Perry and Kendra Disman family, the Cecil and Jerry Lambert, Laura Burgess, the People's Bank, Jim Kirshner, Bob and Sidney Wagner, Bob and Wanda Dietz. Good to see Michaela here at the game tonight. And James and Carol Wolf. So go Redmen.
Railroader basketball out of the timeout as Tyson Jimenez, again the only starter left out there this time. Wasn't a complete line change for the Railroaders. As Jimenez brings it up the court. Works against Kelch out front. Now to Brogdon at the right elbow. Brogdon kicks it out to Reese, left side. Now to Coleris, right elbow. He drives in. Working against Lehman. And going to get called for the travel. Unofficially, just the second turnover of the ball game for the Railroaders. Lehman ahead to McKenzie. Teagan down to the right wing. Picks up his dribble there, looking to pass off. Teagan looking, looks inside for Lehman. Gets it behind the defense, up and good. What a great move again by Nolan Lehman. As McKenzie got it to him, somehow it got to Nolan through the defense, and then Nolan did the rest as he got the basket. Teagan McKenzie gets the assist, and the Redmen trail 51-23. Coleris to Reese, just inside the three-point line, no good. Ball goes off of the backboard, and it will be Redmen basketball. Ian Doan and Taylor LaPie come in. Looks like Benji Carr and Teagan McKenzie are both going to take a seat. Nolan Lehman will inbound for the Redmen. Looking, finds Taylor LaPie. LaPie works against Kinder Connect, picks up his dribble. Now looking to get it across the timeline, does so to Doan. Doan dribbles over to the left wing. Picks up his dribble now to Lehman. Lehman works against Brogdon out front. Between the circles to Orr, hands it back off to Kelch. Tarek going to call out the offense down to the right wing to LaPie. LaPie picks up his dribble. Kicks it over to Kelch for three. Good! Tarek's got 3 threes. He's got 9 points. And the Railroader lead is now 51-26 with 1:52 left to go in the third. Jimenez out front, setting up the offense for the Railroaders. Out front to Kinder Connect, down to the left corner to Reese. Inside for Brogdon. Back out to Reese, left corner. Reese drives in, kicks out Jimenez. Left wing, three's on its way. No good. Rebound fought for. And Jimenez comes away with the basketball. Jimenez drives inside. Floater in the paint. Good. Jimenez has 15 and the Railroaders lead 53-26 with 1:18 left to go in the third. Orr hands it off to Kelch. Kelch looking, finds LaPie, right side. LaPie drives down to the right baseline, picks up his dribble, now to Lehman, right wing. Long two for Nolan, good. 14 points for Nolan Lehman, 53-26, 50 seconds left to go here in the third. Kinder Connect drives inside, splits the defense off the glass, and it's good. Kinder Connect has his first points of the game, makes it 55-28 with 35 seconds left to go in the third. LaPie has it down to the right wing to Lehman. Nolan thinking about the deep three, now he's directing traffic. Lehman tipped out by Brogdon, and it will be Redmen basketball, 23 seconds left to go. Jimenez comes out, Ernst comes back in. Kelch will inbound for the Redmen. Shot is up and good. Lehman's now got 16. of the 30, and the Railroaders lead by 25, 55 to 30, 10 seconds left. Kinder Connect has it to Colress. Inside for Brogdon, tipped out by Orr with 5 seconds left. Will remain Railroader basketball. They inbound to Reese. Reese, a fadeaway at the free throw line, no good. Goes out of bounds with 1.5 seconds left. The Redmen will have a chance at the buzzer here. Gets it into Orr. Orr, three-quarter court, no good off the backboard. End of the third, 55 to 30. The Ellis Railroaders lead the Smith Center Redmen. You're listening to Redmen basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Thank you so much to everyone who contributes and does great things here for Smith Center Lady Red, Redmen, and USD 237. Some of our sponsors are James and Carol Wolf, P&G Computers, Greg and Peggy Oberman. Next Talk is no longer going to do home computer work only for businesses, but you can have a home business also. So call Greg or Peggy there, and they'll help you out with moving your computer to your stuff to a new computer or fixing them. Joyce Jones, Ruth and Carolyn Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Rod and Teresa Renford, Ron and Pat Griffith, Tom and Carol Stewart out there in North Carolina, Donna Duntz, Buck Snowshack, Gerald and Janet Beclair, Greg and Tamara Frank, Artist Kattenberg, David and Susie Hudson, Joe and Betty Baffert Farms. Thank you all so much for what you've done. Thank you, Next Tech, for everything you've done for us in the past. We probably wouldn't have done all the things that we did in the late 2000s and through the rest of the teams if it hadn't been for the equipment that Next Tech loaned to us. So go Redmen.
Tyson Jimenez and Caden Salario. Kelch has it to McKenzie. Backdoor pass for Doan. Up, and no, it can't fall, but he's headed to the free throw line. Just the second team foul on the Railroaders here in the second half. Just the fourth foul on the Railroaders the entire game. Carson North with his first personal foul. So Doan heads to the free throw line. He'll shoot two. First one's on its way. It's no good. Doan will have to get set for the second one now with 7:47 left to go in the ball game. And the Railroaders up by 25, 55 to 30. Second one for Doan is good. His first point of the ball game. Makes it 55-31. Ball goes out of bounds. Unofficially, third turnover of the ball game for the Railroaders, as they had one in the second, one in the third, and now this one in the fourth quarter. Lehman comes back in. Ian Doan going to take a seat. 7:45 left to go in the ball game. 55 to 31. The Ellis Railroaders lead by 24. Kelch works against Jimenez across the timeline. Picks up his dribble now to Lehman. Lehman working against Honus. Backside pass for Carr, right wing. Carr drives in. Left it off for McKenzie. Now to Lehman. Back around to McKenzie. Down to the right corner, Kelch for three. It's good again. Tarek's got 4 3-pointers and 12 points. And the Redmen cut into the lead. It's now 55 to 34 with 7:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jimenez has it right wing, Salario. Salario back out to Ernst, left side. Ernst on the drive, works against LaPie. Stops and pops long two. No good. Rebound tracked down by Nolan Lehman, his fifth. LaPie pushes it up for the Redmen. Met out front, in between the circles by Matt Ernst. To Carr, left wing. Gets a screen from McKenzie. Carr now to the right wing to LaPie. LaPie shot left short, rebounded by Tyson Jimenez, his third rebound. And Jimenez looks to Coach Hurdle to get the call. Brings it up the court between the circles. Down to the left elbow. Right elbow goes the basketball to North. Tipped out by McKenzie. Teagan comes away with the steal, his first steal of the ball game. Ahead to Benji Carr. Carr down to the right wing, out front to Kelch. 6:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Turnaround jumper for Lehman. Good. Nolan's got 18, and the Redmen cut the lead down to 19. It's 55-36. Jimenez has it over to Ernst, right side. Ernst on the drive to the free throw line, inside for Solario. Fakes left, goes right off the glass and good. What a great move by Caden Solario. He's got 7. He's the only starter for the Railroaders that isn't in double digits yet. Lehman quickly up the court for the Redmen. Drives in, spin move, lost the handle on it, stolen away by Matt Ernst. His 5th steal of the ball game. Drives in, scoop shot, and it's good. He's got 13. 5.5 to go in the ball game. The Redmen lead it, or trail 59-36. They get it ahead to Tegan McKenzie, and Coach Miller calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Hope everybody got dug out from the snowstorm, so hopefully we won't get any more snowstorms, but you never know. It's just one of those things with that weather guy. And we'll be heading down to Russell on Tuesday for the game let down there. And next Friday we'll be back in town with the Belleville Buffaloes coming into town. The next week we have MCL starting. We'll be checking out for the brackets to see who comes out probably next Wednesday. And we'll see it posted. I'll try to get it posted, and it'll also be on the Smith Center Redmen, the Smith Center Junior Senior High School Facebook page, and probably the USC 237 web page. So we'll see what happens there in MCL. Go Redmen.
For the Redmen, ahead to Benji Carr, left wing. Gets a screen from Lehman. Carr, top of the key, now to Kelch, right wing 3. Oh, no good that time. Fight for the rebound is on, and they're going to say Tegan McKenzie was touching it while he was out of bounds, and it will be Railroader basketball. 59-36. The Railroaders lead with under 5 minutes left to go. Solario drives all the way to the hole, blocked out of bounds by Tegan McKenzie. Tegan's 3rd block of the ball game, and it comes with 4:54 left to go in the 4th quarter. The Railroaders leading the Smith Center Redmen 59-36. Ernst wide open left corner 3, buries it. Ernst has 16. He now leads the Railroaders in scoring. Lehman brings it up the court for the Redmen, working against Sam Honus. Backdoor pass for Carr on the baseline. Carr dribbles back out, gives it to Lehman left corner. Nolan works against Honus on the left baseline. Drives in. No, he's going to get called for a travel. 16th turnover of the game for the Redmen. And that one comes with 4:31 left to go in the 4th quarter, and the Redmen trailing 62-36. Jimenez ahead to Solario. Solario drives in, leaves it off for North at the left out block. Jimenez 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound. McKenzie almost saved that one in, but his foot just on the line. So will be Railroader basketball. 4:14 left to go, and the Railroaders leading 62-36. Jimenez right corner 3, good. Jimenez now has 16, or now has 18, I should say. 29-point lead for the Railroaders. Ball is up for grabs, goes out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by the Redmen. Unofficially 17th turnover of the game for the Redmen. Coach Miller wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. With just under 4 minutes left to play, you're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Hope everybody's out there taking care of each other and looking out for each other. Trying to keep from getting sick with the crazy illness. And if you got sick, hopefully you recover without any secondary stuff. So it's a crazy world out there, boys and girls. You better be watching out for what you do and who you do it with. Glad everybody can make it out to the games when they can. Lost a few friends in the last couple of years, so sorry, sad to see. But we all go on and on the best we can. So hopefully everybody stay safe. Do your best.
Timeout. Jimenez, Ernst, Solario, Honus, and North for the Railroaders. Or Carr, Lehman, Lapie, and McKenzie for the Redmen. Solario, left wing three. Good! And just like that, the Railroaders up by more than 30. Running clock the rest of the ball game, and all 5 starters for the Railroaders in double digits. That 3 put Caden Solario at 10. Carr, right corner 3 for the Redmen. No good, but Solario is going to get called for the foul. His second personal foul, 3rd Railer team foul.
Foul on Caden Solario.
So Benji heads to the free throw line. He'll shoot 3 here with 3:12 and counting left to go.
Line to shoot 3.
First one for Carr, no good. Looking for his first point of the ball game. Carr getting set for his second one. It's on its way. That one is good. Benji's got his first point of the ball game now. As Yeager, along with Coloris, Brogdon, and Kinderconnect all come in. The only one to stay on the court is going to be Carson North. 2.5 minutes left to go as Carr 1 for 3 that trip, as he had 3 free throws, getting one of them to fall for him. So it's 68-37. Lapie comes away with the steal. Finds Davion Orr. Count the basket. Orr's headed to the line for an and one. Fourth team foul on the Railroaders. Kinderconnect picks up his second personal foul. And Orr will head to the free throw line to shoot 1, trying to cut it in the Railroader lead. It's 68-39. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Orr's first and one attempt is good. Davion's got 8 points. A nice night for him. 68-40. The Railroaders lead by 28. Coloris gets it ahead to North. North down to Reese. Reese walks the tightrope in the right corner. Now it's thrown away by Benji Carr. Carr drives all the way in. Left block and no, they're going to say he traveled first. Ian Doan comes into the ball game. And Tegan McKenzie going to take a seat. Minute 15 left to go. And the Railroaders of Ellis lead the Smith Center Redmen 68-40. Brogdon brings it ahead to Kinderconnect. Kinderconnect across the timeline to Coloris. He drives in. Euro step up and no good. It's off the front of the rim, but Carson North comes up with the rebound, his 5th. Kinderconnect drives in, and he's going to get pushed to the ground. Second team foul on the Redmen. Lapie picked up his 4th. Into the ball game for the Redmen. Dalton McCartney into the ball game. So McCartney in, along with Weltmer, also in there. As Brogdon gets the basket and the foul, he'll head to the free throw line for an and one. 13 foul on the Redmen. So Enix into the ball game. Again, McCartney in.
Team 3rd. That Brogdon to shoot on.
Schlatter picked up the foul, his first personal foul. Again, Weltmer in there as well, and also Tristan Platt in the ball game. Rebound tracked down by Brogdon. They couldn't get the and one attempt, and he now has 4 points. And that's going to do it. The Ellis Railroaders defeat the Smith Center Redmen 72-40. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap up the ball game for you right after this as you're listening to Redmen Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
And on Next Tech Channel 165, the Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You all take care of each other and look out for each other. Take care of your pets. Do the best you can with what you got when you got it. I'm Alan Donovan here. Thank you, Terry Long, for doing the camera work, and Lily Highland for doing it during the JV game. So we'll be back on Tuesday.